Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my AHPARYAM, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Cup coming at you with another lesson. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 from the top. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay, so basically, in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about how, just because we are in this truth, just because, we get right with the Lord, or we attempt to get right with the Lord, all right, it doesn't mean that things are going to get easier, or going to get hard. Okay, so not really sure on how this is, but the inspiration to do this lesson actually came from this, which I will show you. Okay, basically what happened was I was playing this game, and in this new update, they have these super hard, basically it's this super hard mode, all right, and like I was searching up the stuff, and basically they said like this is just too hard, like it's actually just too hard, and like in order to beat it you need to like do X, Y, and Z, and yeah, you have to basically time your stuff perfectly, which is what you just saw right there. I just want to, display that. This is how the Lord can basically use anything and everything, as inspiration to do a lesson. And the Lord teaches us in any and everything and every aspects of our lives, okay, even in these smaller examples. Okay, so basically what I will attempt to convey to you in this lesson, okay, or with this parallel that I was talking about, is that there may or may not be an quote unquote easy way out, but the thing is, when we are attempting to YAHAWASHI. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18. For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Okay, so there's going to be a lot, with a lot of grief comes a lot of wisdom. All right, and the thing is, as I had displayed in the thing, there's an easier way to, well, let me get it right quick. There's an easier way to do things. Like I put it on hard, and you can just put it on easy, and the challenge becomes so much easier than normal. All right, but the thing is, or the reason why, I'm talking about this is because we need to accept and keep going with things on, so-called hard mode. We have to accept that the Lord has put us on hard mode, for lack of a better term, and go through with it and try to make adjustments in ourselves in order to still make it pass. Because if in all honesty, the specifics about it is just, if I put it on easy mode, then immediately first try I would be done with it. Okay, and the parallel to that is, okay, if we just went through life on easy mode, the Lord gave us more money than we needed, X, Y, and Z, like that's it. But at the same time, we wouldn't have the wisdom and knowledge. Okay, and I let me see if I can find it again. Okay, because there was this brother who had made this lesson and basically showed how, as we go through hardships, we grow. All right, and as well as the fact that the scriptures say that as well as I just read in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For much sorrow is much wisdom, all right? Or for much slack, and much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow, okay? And over here, if you look at here,
and God gave to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage, and God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me troubled people to help. My prayers were answered.
So, like, honestly, this is my second time coming back to this, and I have to say that this is one of the best, I guess, things I've heard. One of the best things that I've heard, because, like, this is real. This is even with say video games, as I just showed in the video game, like I just showed right a few minutes ago. Okay, I didn't just start out max level all the stuff. I had to work my way to get to that point, just like we have to work our way to get to the point where we are very knowledgeable, or very wise, or very strong, or whatever. Okay, so this is the thing, like we have to be willing to go through stuff, okay? And in addition to that, okay, because it's not just the fact that we need to be willing to do stuff, but there are going to be times, okay? Not all of us are made the same. All right, let me get that. Matthew chapter 25, verse 15. Slocky, I didn't see that before. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Okay, he said, so according to a person's ability. Okay, so maybe there are some brothers that are inherently more physically stronger than others. Maybe there are some brothers that are inherently smarter than others. There may be brothers who are inherently wiser than others, so on and so forth. Okay, and the thing is, or the thing to understand is that if we're all going through similar, if not the same things, some of us might be able to overcome said trial or tribulation a lot easier compared to another. All right, and the fact of the matter is, regardless of if one is more capable in that particular situation, that doesn't mean that, okay, well, I have to give up, or this, that, and the third. Okay, and this is the thing for me, going back to the game example. Okay, so whenever I feel like I'm I'm doing bad pace, all right, I'm doing a bad pace on something, like in a one-player game, then I just give up, or I just restart and just start all over. All right, well, that's not the thing. Okay, we need to be able to keep on going, even when things look grim, even when things look bad, because you never know, the Lord might just turn things around. Okay, and the thing is, ironically, I've seen this. I've seen the Lord, do these types of miracles, for me specifically, because when I play competitive games, all right, when I can play competitive games, what happened with me is that or when I'm like where I have to play against someone else, I'm losing, and then all of a sudden, like I'm at my last hit, and my opponent has like a full health bar. Nowhere, the Lord just makes me play like ultra instinct, and then I'm able to just not get touched and just win. Okay, it's crazy. Or even better, the Lord puts a spirit on my opponent to just get cocky and get stupid, to the point where they underestimate me. They think that, oh yeah, this game is already, I'm about to win this game. I'm just gonna play around, do it this and the third. As a matter of fact, I have do I have it saved on this? If I do, I will show it right briefly, because what happened was the fact that my opponent, okay, I was beating him, or slacking. I wasn't beating him. I was losing, and then out of nowhere, on my last character, it was because it was a team game. He started, just running away and trying to, stall me out or whatever, just to try, kind of like, bad manners or something like that. And then as I was going through that, I started to win. Okay, I don't have it slog here. I started to win, and then lo and behold, I won the whole game. I won the whole set, because he wasn't taking me serious. He wasn't being respectful. He just wanted to say, oh, I'm winning, so I'm just going to do bad manners or whatever, X, Y, and Z. And then, he lost because of it. Okay. And it's not because I was the better player. Okay. I wouldn't say that. Maybe I might have been the better player. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, the point is that the Lord can manipulate certain situations to the point where you will have the advantage, or you will just come out on top. And we need to be able to have the faith, especially during more serious situations, like say Jacob's trouble. Like if we are being surrounded by a bunch of Edomites or whatever that say, oh yeah, we're about to shoot you, and how easy would it be for the Lord to bless you with spiritual power, and then you can just snap your fingers and they all explode out of nowhere? Because there was brothers that had dreams where when they were in dangerous situations, when they were about to die, all right, the Lord blessed them with spiritual power, and they were able to get out of that situation. All right, this is the type of mindset that we need to have, that we need to be able to don't just give up on something because things look bad, but keep on persevering and trust that the Lord's going to take care of us. Okay, Proverbs chapter Psalm chapter 121 verse 3: He will not suffer thy foot to be moved, he will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Okay, so I actually want to get it in the NLT. He will not let you stumble. In the NLT, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3: He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. Okay, so as I previously mentioned before, a situation might look dire. A situation might look really bad. All right, but the fact of the matter is that, in our most dire of situation, the Lord can still deliver us. Okay, and thinking that the Lord cannot deliver you is an insult to the Lord. All right, you should be able to know, like say for example, just like as I previously mentioned before, the spiritual power. All right, like we should have the faith that, oh yeah, the Lord is definitely going to deliver us. He's going to save us, and everything's going to work out because we trust in the Lord, because we have faith in the Lord. And it's just a matter of, constantly persevering, even in the face of quote unquote certain defeat. All right. Proverbs chapter 24 verse 16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth, lest the Lord see it. Okay, well, just basically verse 16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Okay, so this is the thing. Even in the face of adversity, when we are seemingly failing or we're losing or whatever, and as I'm not going to lie, like I have actually tried that like way too many times. The game that I just showed you, I played the trial thing, the new stuff, like I don't know, 20 plus times. All right, and I still haven't beaten it. I was about to beat it by doing it on easy mode, but then I honestly felt like through the Spirit, like this is a perfect opportunity, a perfect lesson for me to learn. Like, okay, well, I can do better. I am actually able to do it. I don't need to take. I should not be taking the easy way out. All right, I should be trying to work for better. And I'm not. And when I say this, Slakia, when I say this, I don't say this in the game. I'm ironically enough, as I was just talking about the game. But yes, I meant it to in the parallel of I should be seeking to do better and taking the hard route of trying to please YAHAWASHI. Okay, that's the parallel. Okay, I was saying it in the game, but like that's the parallel, that's the lesson that I'm trying to convey now. It's not a matter of we just do the easy way, this is the more convenient way. Okay, it's just a smarter way to do things. Okay, which again it's not a matter of smarter way, it's not the better way, easier way, but it's a matter of is it truly better? Is the benefits of it truly the most beneficial? When in actuality, yes, you might be able to get to the same same end result of I cleared the thing, but the fact of the matter is, if you do the easy way of if you choose the easy way of doing stuff, you're not going to build up your so-called reactionary muscles, your whatever muscles, or your experience of the grief that you could have gone through should you have taken the harder way to do stuff. You can build yourself up. You can gain experience, in order to improve yourself, taking the hard route rather than just taking the easy way out of things. All right. Proverbs 3 verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Okay, so just as to conclude everything, to put all the stuff back in, things might look grim, it look hard or whatever, but like try sometimes, depending on your situation, we should actually attempt to do not head first, but like take on these certain challenges head on, okay, and try to grow from it. All right, try and don't be afraid of the trials and tribulation, the difficulty in said challenge that the Lord puts you through. Okay, because number one, if it is something that's actually gonna put you in danger or going to be a big issue for you, the Lord will protect you. Obviously, you use wisdom and discernment to know what you should and shouldn't be risking and stuff like that. But ultimately, the fact of the matter is that, like, say for example, going through, I guess, in a more emotional trial, all right, you should be willing to do that. Or just like Slocky, I cannot fully think of any examples, but like, Yahawadah, you're still able to understand that, like, there in anything that you do, try to learn from it or take it as an opportunity to learn. Okay. Oh, perfect. Another example. Let me see. There was what's that guy's name? In Hunter x Hunter, Gon fought against that top guy. Gon versus Guido. Okay. So yeah, over here in the first. Oh, you know what? I can't show it. Slovakia. So in this fight, all right. The main character Gon, he in his first fight against him, he realized that that this guy was too strong. He wasn't gonna beat him. He couldn't win. All right. So as a result, he thought, okay, you know what? Since I can't beat him, since I'm going to lose, let me to just learn or gain experience from it. Okay, which that's a beautiful thing. Okay, because you don't just say, okay, well, I lost or I'm going to lose. I mean, let me just give up or whatever, or just take the loss and stuff like that. No, keep on persevering and attempt to make the most out of your loss, because losses when you actually survive or you're able to move on to the next thing or whatever. Okay, your losses, you're able to turn that into experience, so that you know what you have to do to improve next. Okay, and this is actually what happened. As a result, he was dodging the stuff, and then he messed up his dodge one time, and then this is what happened. He broke his arm, and as a result, now he knows, okay, you know what? Yeah, this is what I have to do. I now know more about Nen, and as such. Okay, so with that, I hope this was edifying. Don't be afraid to take the hard route in things, and don't be afraid of certain trials and tribulations that you have to go through. All right. So with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, to be honest to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA Abal, and